Okay guys, so here for part 2, I'm gonna show you how I got to this point via some time lapse. The car still has the front suspension on. Don't worry guys, because I had a extra set. I'm gonna show you guys once the part gets in here what we're gonna do, how we're gonna do it, what we have to drill. We've got to make sure this is a lot cleaner than this. It's not bad, but you know, you see how this is clean here and it's not clean there. I gotta take some time. I'm also trying to organize my garage. So yeah.
Okay guys, here we jumped into the front strut assembly. I started taking, you have to take this whole thing apart. I've had a spare, so I didn't have to take it off my car. That's exactly why you guys will not be seeing the process of taking it out the car. But for now, what I'm doing is obviously removing the bearings, the dust shield. I'm removing literally everything from this strut assembly because I'm going to cut it. You guys will see later on in the video. So just enjoy. This is a quick time lapse. I didn't strip or break any bolts. I did use a hammer to kind of break the torque off the Phillips head screws that's on the dust shield, as you can see. And here we have it, everything completely stripped. Obviously, you want to clean all the grease and stuff since you're going to be having to handle this. And from now on, you will see that I keep trying to get as clean as possible. I am measuring. Usually they say, I think it was 1/4 of an inch is what you're supposed to measure and then cut. I know, it seems very, very, very short, but you'll see why later on. I used the grinding tool first, and then I went to the saw. This way, it gave me a bit more leverage and control when cutting. Yes, this is an M12. I know I abuse it, but it gets the job done as long as your blade is good. But as you can see, once you cut it, you'll go into making sure it's actually even and straight, and then obviously we will have to clean this part very, very good since we're welding and it has a ton of oil, rust, and you name it. The time lapse continues of me using the grinder with a wire brush to clean it. I'm gonna stop here and I'm just waiting for the parts that I need to complete this install and get to the welding. Remember guys, this is lowering your car on a decent budget.
Here you go guys. So in theory, this is exactly how it's gonna go down. This has a hole on the bottom. It falls right into place here. You put this bolt on the bottom. I'm supposed to drill a hole. And then this kind of keeps it centered while you weld. Obviously I have to clean this a little bit better, but I'm gonna work on the passenger side now. Running into a little bit of trouble for, I don't know if this was not OEM or what the case is. This one is having a hard time like fitting as easy as this one. So I'll get back to you guys. In this step, you want to heat it up to 200 degrees. Here's how I did one already. I'm not recording welding because my phone, I don't want the screen to get messed up, so dale el otro lado. Here's after welding both of them. Not bad. I'm getting better at welding. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lift the car up, remove, I guess, the passenger side first, and then gets to installing. So to disassemble this is actually pretty simple, right? You have the 217s that hold your caliper, take those off. The 217s that hold this right here, your strut, you gotta take those off. And last but not least, the 3 from here. As you can see, I did cut this off. Didn't get that in camera, but yes, you have to cut this off. So then you take off the 317s here, 2 from the caliper and 2 from the bottom. And then you just have to kind of wiggle this thing out. Probably not just that simple, because it is doing pressure. So I'm gonna have to get a bar and push this down. Be right back. Okay, so for here, I actually went and I used this drill bit here to file this down as best I can. Then I use a 1/2 moon file by hand. As you see here, I'm gonna show you guys how this fits. My dad's over there taking the bearing off of that. Let me see if I can one hand and record this so you guys see it fits. And I'm able to do my camber adjustments. That's why we cut this off. I mean, it may not be necessary, but I don't feel like pulling everything out just to adjust that.
No, ya otro trocito donde meterlo, el cono.
After the install, that's how it looks. I have to adjust this and make sure this is on 0, because you have camber adjustment on the top and on the bottom. You want to make sure that it's on 0. But once it is, pretty simple. I might get some helper springs so it's not like this, but for the time being, I can't complain. Like I told you guys, these suspensions were $3.99. And yep. Here's the drop.